So I just had a quick follow-up question, and that is, being a leader, what are some points you observe in your team members, that would promote them as a manager?
Yes. So who would let's say if I were to find a manager, essentially, like who would I make my manager, right? Sort of like so as a manager, I think one of the vision that every manager should have, every leader should have, in fact, is how you dream your leader to be like, right? How do I envision my manager to be like? Everyone has a vision, like, hey, this is my manager would be an ideal manager. If my manager did this, if my manager did this, right? He or she would be my ideal manager. Do we have that concept in the back of our head, an ideal leader? So my objective would be to make my people leader, to help them grow to a point where they will become that ideal leader. And I foresee somebody to be my ideal leader who is always respectful, who genuinely care for me. So, in other words, the person who I would grow to become a leader would care for me, and he would care more for my career growth if I were to report to him or her. Does that make sense? So a genuine care is very critical, and being completely authentic and genuine, not fake, authentic, right? And I would also have a manager who would not praise me all the times, but will find opportunities in me that I can improve on. Because the person who is doing me the greatest favor is not the one who is only flattering me. Remember that. It's very critical. Because I'm not ideal. I have problems. I have lackings. Every individual have opportunities to improve upon, right? So the one who is actually identifying those in a positive way and respectfully and say, here is an opportunity for you to improve on maybe the way you deliver things, the way you treat with your colleagues. I mean, there are widespread ways, the way you communicate is the one who is actually doing me a great favor, right? So it's not the providing feedback uh, to look for opportunity is not a negative thing, it's a positive thing.
Wow. Thank you for
Does
your
that help?
Oh, definitely. I guess
Yeah,
just to sum it up to all of our, I guess, viewers and listeners, that was a good answer. And even in my own workplace, all the managers there shared the same sentiment. I think a lot of people are stuck on just building technical expertise, but I feel like people forget, I guess, the softer skills or the other aspects that make you a great candidate altogether, and how important that is if you want to level up in your career. I feel like technical skills can only take you so far, but you will stay stuck at a technical position, and after a while it'll be a dead end if you do not have the other sides of you and your character also refined, and they're able to be contributed in the workplace. So thank you. That was very insightful. And I think
sure.
I'd just like to ask you just